Hi there.
Hello, I'm just hoping that it's recording now. I just hope it doesn't stop. I just had to reboot Skype. But let's
Okay,
go ahead and we'll just talk until it tells us we can't talk anymore. But
okay.
Gary, I appreciate you meeting with me today. And you bought an Inada Dreamwave chair from me.
That's right. It is absolutely sensational.
Well, I want to ask you a couple of questions about it and get your feedback on it. What was the purpose of buying it? Like, why was it that you were looking for the chair in the first place?
Well, because I own that Sanyo zero gravity massage chair since 2007 to 2015. I know a lot about massage chairs. I know a lot about the physiology, and I just love this chair because it works on every part of your internal organs.
Okay. Now you have some health uh, background, some health training background. Tell me a little bit about that, so people can appreciate why this chair is so meaningful to you.
Yeah. Well, I graduated from the Melbourne College of Naturopathy in Victoria, Australia in 1982.
So, and are you involved in that industry still today?
Yeah, but I can't practice as a naturopathic doctor, but a naturopathic doctor said, call yourself a holistic healthcare practitioner.
Hmm.
And I've been to seminars from 1982 to 2010, and I did about 25 to 30 a year.
Wow.
And I
Well,
must have spent close to $1 million on all the health knowledge I have.
I know from chatting with you that you're very well versed and very knowledgeable. As a matter of fact, I've picked up a few tips from you myself. But
Yeah,
tell me why. How did you decide on the Dreamwave? Did you look at other chairs? How did you
yeah.
narrow it down to this chair?
Okay, well, I can give you the little story. I went to Costco about before 2 months, about a month and a half before I bought this Anata chair.
Hmm.
And they had a massage chair, $1,500 off. I sat on it. I said, oh my God, this will do.
Yeah.
That's when I got rid of my Sanyo that just had the cushions, which was comfortable and looked brand new because it was always covered like I cover this one.
Hmm.
And it was made in China. They said design engineered here. They set it up and it broke down the first day I used it.
Oh boy.
So what I did, I called them up and they said, well, we're going to send you another one. I said, and then that got lost in the mail. And I said, stuff it. So I drove to Costco, got one of the big orange carts,
Yeah.
walked straight away. I can see Costco. It's about maybe an eighth of a mile from me. And I wheeled it back to our place, up the elevator, wiggled it into the apartment, to the front of the apartment, took that 200-pound chair. A guy next door, 6'6", walked in his place. I knocked on the door, said, can you just help me get this chair on here? And he said, I just had my shoulder replaced. I said, I just need a nudge. Got it on there, put a cover over it, wheeled it all the way across the street back to Costco. I want my money back. It broke down.
Oh.
Right? And then I searched the web. I read that and looked at every video I could on the Anata. When you had it at trade shows, when you had it everywhere, listened to the comments. I said, that's the chair I want.
And obviously, from the way that you're raving about it, you have no regrets about getting that chair.
That's right.
Now,
So,
oh, go ahead.
yeah, okay. So every time I use it 3 times a day. And
Wow.
have you ever heard of transcendental meditation?
Hmm.
Yeah, I've been doing that since 1972, twice a day for all these decades. I'm a long-term meditator. I'm even a TM Siddhar. And I get on that chair and I do the stretch and I listen to ancient Vedic music because of the traffic. I don't hear it. And
Oh, I see.
I transcend in that chair being stretched. Then I do the morning and I'm still doing it. So I do those two when I finish my program. And I
Wonderful.
am so refreshed. It's off the planet.
That is wonderful. Now, tell me about the features of the chair that you really like the most.
Yeah,
Obviously, the stretch program is one. Anything else about that chair that really kind of sticks out to you?
yeah, that's right.
Sticks to you.
I This is my plan, how I plan it. I do the stretch first, then I do the morning one. In the afternoon, I do the stretch, and then I do the full body massage with the hands and everything.
Hmm.
And that's in the afternoon after lunch. And then in the evening, when when I meditate again, I do the full stretch and I do the cushion full body massage.
Okay.
And it's awesome because on the pad of your hand right here relates to your pancreas.
Mhm.
And it squeezes it. And your pancreas loves your muscles being squeezed.
Yeah.
I have books and books on squeezing.
Wow. So the airbag compression is a big deal to you on that chair.
Yeah,
And not
'cause
just the airbag compression, but where it compresses and the particular spots that it hits.
yeah, that's right. I have the air pressure on the highest setting and the massage portion of it, I have it on medium.
The rollers, you mean?
The rollers, yeah, because I never put any, I learned not to put on high. Keep them
Okay.
just the way they came.
Okay, great.
And that is just awesome because our back has they call it the spleen muscles from the shoulders down. And it massages your pancreas because in China, you don't have a spleen. But they call that your sugar balance. And that massages that. And you have bladder muscles that go up and down. That's massaging your bladder. And in China, that is the volume for your life.
Mm-hmm.
And when people get bladder cancer, I just say their consciousness is shot.
Okay. So this chair is really a kind of a big component of your wellness routine, of your wellness
Correct.
daily wellness routine. 3 times a day. Did you say you use it 3 times a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's significant. That's quite a bit, and it's neat to hear that. And that chair, of course, is a well-built Japanese chair. It'll last you. It's not something that's going to break down very easily.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, have you noticed any health benefits from it? Now, you're a pretty fit guy. I remember you telling me that you're 69, but you have the body of like a 29-year-old, which is enviable.
Yeah.
But have you noticed any health changes by using the chair? Any subtle changes? Because you're very sensitive to your health and very sensitive to your body.
Yeah.
Anything in particular?
No, I'm quite a unique human. I just know it. I feel wonderful after that chair.
Awesome.
My whole body. Oh my God, like that.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm sure the folks at Inata will be glad to hear that as well.
I don't have any aches or pains, and the reason why I'm an Ayurvedic practitioner. You know about Ayurveda?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been using turmeric with a bit of black pepper, which helps you absorb it, for over 28 years.
Mm-hmm.
No inflammation whatsoever.
Wow. That was turmeric and what?
Sorry?
What do you use? Turmeric and what?
No, I said turmeric.
Yeah.
And black pepper that helps you absorb it better. I learned that from a medical doctor.
Wow. Awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm using the herb and mixing it and drinking it rather than a capsule.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in the capsule.
Right.
And I have had that through me, and my veterans doctor says, Gary, you have not one drop of inflammation in your body.
Wow. That's impressive.
And that's the first stage of disease.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, on this Dreamwave chair, are you finding that now that you've owned it for a while, are you finding that there's any things about it that kind of surprised you, or that you weren't expecting, that were a pleasant surprise? Anything in there that you want to share?
Well, I'm not surprised by anything because I know it's such value to squeeze your muscles because it's squeezing organs, and organs love to be moved.
Yeah.
And I just love when it squeezes the feet. My wife can't have her calves or feet squeezed. Yeah. I can have my feet and calves, and your calves relate to your thyroid.
Mm-hmm. And you feel that the chair is hitting all those points just right.
That's correct.
Now, how did the process once you placed the order?
Mm-hmm.
How did that process go from the time that you placed the order to the time that you got your chair and had it set up for you?
It went smooth as ice. Those guys were really professional. Mm-hmm. They had to unpack it outside, and I have it sitting on one of those office. You know, when you sit on an office chair, they have those cut-out plastic things. Plastic mat. It sits on that.
Okay, so it's on a hardwood floor, is it, or on a carpet?
It's on a carpet.
On the carpet, yeah.
I just didn't want I wanted that to be a firm seat for that chair.
Yeah.
And they did a professional job, and they said, enjoy your chair, and they were very nice. Good. And they left, and they took all the packaging with them, I said,
Awesome.
I'm not going to return this chair.
Yeah. Well, I think it's pretty cool that that you found this chair. Do you have any, especially after your experience with the first one? And of course, when people get a new chair, whether it's a Japanese chair or a Chinese chair, there is the possibility that there will be something will break down. But I'm glad that everything worked smoothly for you on this one.
Yeah.
Um, do you have any other things that you want to mention about the chair, about your experience with the chair before we finish up here?
Okay, well, I just know that that chair is the best on the planet. No different to the M13 Life Ionizer. A Life Ionizer, the best in the United States,
Hmm.
right?
So,
I
so
only I only want the best. I don't buy anything substandard.
right,
I wait and wait and wait and find the best. And that's how I found you. I've always been that way.
awesome. Well,
I'll
thank
give you
you.
I'll give you a point to this. When
Yeah.
CDs first came out, I didn't go buy a CD player from China. I bought one finally about 4 years afterwards. It cost me $1,500, and it only played a CD at a time, but was made in Japan. It was a Luxmar, and that lasted me for decades.
Yeah.
But I left it there because it broke down.
Well, and obviously you're willing to pay for the quality, so I think that's wonderful. And of course
Yeah,
the Dreamwave is widely considered by many the best chair in the world. So you chose well. I would have to say you chose well.
yeah.
Well, go. Did you have something else you wanted to add, Gary?
Well, I just think that my voice on this chair would be a good voice for your customers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's that's the intent of these interviews. It's not for me just to waste your time or to sit here and chit chat. It's to really provide some benefit to other people that are looking at a chair or trying to decide on a chair. And you've helped that out quite a bit. I think people that are thinking of a Dreamwave, I think you've helped them, maybe firm up that decision. So this is invaluable. Thank you.
Yeah, I would do that from my heart.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate it, Gary, and thank you. I know it's taken us a few days to get hooked up here, mostly because of my computer setbacks, but thank you for being so patient, and it was great visiting with you today. Thank you.
Okay, now what do you think about that email I sent you?
Well, let's talk about that after this because I'm going to end the interview, and then we can chit chat after I have a look at that at that email.
Okay,
But thank you, Gary. Really appreciate your time today.
no problem. I appreciate your time too. It's good to meet you.
Likewise. We'll see you.
And I'll
Oh,
tell you
yeah.
what, people come to me, they need their life saving. That's without a doubt. I treated so many people with cancer. The ones that listened lived, the ones that didn't die. And they even tapped on my shoulder. I should have listened to you, Gary.
Mm-hmm.
And this brain is as sharp as a tack.
Yeah. Well, I think you're probably the model example of someone that's staying fit at your age, staying as fit as you are. I think it's fantastic.
That's
It's an
right.
example to all of us. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Have a great day, my friend. We'll see
Okay.
ya.
Okay. So, what do you want to talk about that email I sent you?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
I haven't ended the interview yet. It's still going here. I got to end the recording, so I'll call you after I've read it.
Okay. About what? 10 minutes?
I'm not sure. I've got to process this video and get it taken care of and posted. So I'll email you back once I've read it.
Okay. Great.
Thanks, Gary.
Okay.
See
Cheerio.
ya. Bye bye.
Bye.